There's no possible way to honor Blackness within the framework of Latinidad, because Latinidad is rooted in white domination and genocide. The dominant narrative within the US is that Latinx is an ethnicity, and it's not. Me as a Black Panamanian, I don't share the same ethnicity as an indigenous person. I don't share the same ethnicity as my white landlord who is from the rural area in Panama. And the dominant narrative that troubles me currently in this conversation of Afro-Latinidad in the States is this centering of confused people. Within the New World, the Americas, you had the Spanish Empire, Portuguese Empire. They were a hegemonic project in domination, assimilation, acculturation, their genocidal campaigns, their pillaging, their raping. They then instituted this caste racial hierarchy, pigmentocracy, based on the various mixes that came from those sexual abuses. White people were always at the top of this social hierarchy. And so the dominant narrative that comes out of Latin America is that we are all mixed. However, folks aren't being completely honest with it, because Black is still there. Black was at the bottom of that caste system. Whiteness fights to stay white. That was no different in Latin America. I came Black out the womb. My mom came Black out the womb. That's what it was. We were Black, we are Black, we're gonna die Black. How do we honor the Blackness within Latinidad? We don't. Power doesn't negotiate, that's one. Power does not like to be shared, that's two. And power is all consuming. And so within Latinidad, the framework of Latinidad or Hispanidad, there has been no room, there has been no space, there has been no consideration for Black people. We were an inconvenience for 500 plus years. We have been targeted and relegated and categorized as a problem to be snuffed out, whether it's by violence from the state, whether it was the historical breeding out of Blackness, the blancamiento, the whitening process, the Negro problem. That has been said in every single last Latin American country, the Negro problem, as well as the Indian problem. And so Black people, Black personhood, Black determination was always a threat to white hegemony, was always a threat to white pathology. And negritude, that movement, was and is diasporic. To me, Black people, being Black people wherever they are, it's indescribable. La negritude is the centering of Blackness. When I hear that word, I think about all my loved ones, and I think about all of my kin that I haven't met yet. And so when I hear la negritude, I hear freedom.